my name is Alexandra Gatovich, and I'm going to ask a question. What is a pulley? A pulley is a simple machine that reduces the time and energy to lift heavy objects. Throughout history, pulleys have been used to lift very heavy objects. And the reason that works is because of mechanical advantage. What is mechanical advantage? Mechanical advantage is the ratio of force produced by a machine to the force applied to it. Now, if you look at my example of a wheel, we have a load attached to a string with that string hanging over a wheel. So when you pull that string, that load will be lifted. Now, the thing about mechanical advantage is that as you add more pulleys, you have more mechanical advantage, allowing you to lift even more weight, which means one person can lift a lot of heavy objects at one point. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Claire Dorson, and the question for today is, what is power? A lot of people use the term power and force interchangeably, but power is really related to work. In order for you to understand power, you must first understand energy and work. Energy is the capacity to do work, and as we have previously learned from the first laws of thermodynamics, energy cannot be created or destroyed, but only transferred. Two types of energy are kinetic and potential. Work is the force that is exerted on an object to cause a displacement of the object. So essentially, power is the rate of doing work or the rate of using energy. The equation for power is work over time, and the unit measurements for power is joules over second, which is equivalent to watts.
My name is Christy Anderson. What's the difference between kinetic versus potential energy? Let's first look at the definitions of kinetic and potential energy. Kinetic energy is the energy an object possesses due to its motion. The equation for kinetic energy is half times mass times velocity squared, with mass being measured in kilograms, with velocity being measured in meters per second squared. Potential energy is the energy an object with matter has due to its position, or the stored energy of an object. The equation for potential energy is mass times the gravitational constant, which is 9.8 meters per second squared, times height, with mass being measured in kilograms and height being measured in meters. Mechanical processes consist of an exchange of kinetic and potential energy. Since it's football season, think of the kinetic and potential energy involved when a football player throws a football. Thank you.
Oh, hey. Sorry, I was taking a nap there and this apple fell on me. You see, I'm Isaac Newton, and I'm here to tell you about momentum. Momentum, you see, was based upon my foundings of motion. I did not come up directly with it myself. Here, come on, let me show you. Momentum is a function of an object's mass and velocity. It is often referred to as mass in motion, and the change in momentum is called impulse. So here's another example of momentum. If we take this ball with a very small mass, and it rolls down this railing with, say, a velocity of 3 meters per second, versus this much larger mass falling at the same velocity, this ball will have a much greater momentum.
During the presentation on conservation of energy, means that energy conserved only for the forms from one form to another forms cannot be created or destroyed. We can get practical examples. The hydro energy power of stored water that creates energy in the form of electric power in our houses. That's a good example. Get those electric powers in heat and light forms of energy. So another good example, which is while we are ironing our clothes, basically electrical energy converted to heat energy. Good example here from the previous presentation about conservation of energy is I have an object above the ground this height. When it slide over the ice on this is the ice mountain, this touch the ground, converts to kinetic energy. So energy turns from one form to another form.